Today I'm going to be cleaning and protecting this i10 with the help of some products that have been kindly sent for review and also some that I've purchased myself, but all of which you're going to be getting my honest thoughts on throughout the video. The first thing that I did was pre-wash the wheels and clean the arches with dual nitty gritty at 10% in the IK sprayer. This is a very potent pre-wash that can actually be diluted down a bit further if you just need to use it on a regular maintenance wash. The two chemicals that I used to contact clean the wheels were Autoglanz Rebound on the tyres and then Detail Bug's Mantis at a 1:4 ratio on the alloy barrels and faces. These are some of my favourite chemicals to use. Rebound is a very potent tyre cleaner and I rarely come across a situation where it doesn't clean the tyres in a single hit. And Detail Bug Mantis is a very economical cleaner that foams up nicely when agitated and again has quite a lot of cleaning power. I followed a very similar approach on the exhaust tips as I did on the wheels by first giving them a pre-wash and then contact cleaning them using a mitt and that Detail Bug Mantis. To pre-wash the car, I again went in with that 10% mix of dual nitty gritty and sprayed that onto the lower sections where there was more traffic film build-up. Once I'd allowed the pre-wash to dwell for a few minutes on its own, I then went in with Mile Deep Snow in the foam cannon at a 1:9 ratio. This is a pH neutral foam, so it doesn't have too much cleaning power on its own. However, when you stick it over the top of a pre-wash or other citrus product, it does help to extend that dwell time. Next up was the contact wash, and for this I used the Mile Deep shampoo. This again is a very solid product from the brand. It offers a lot of lubrication and plenty of suds as well, and has a really nice mild chocolate orange scent, which I definitely appreciate as I'm going around the car. Once I'd completed the contact wash, I then rinsed down the car and just dried off the lower sections where I was going to be doing the tar removal process. I find that drying off the sections that I'm going to be applying the tar remover to is helpful as it avoids diluting that product and makes it much more likely to work on a single hit. I went with the Stjarnagloss tar remover on this occasion. On the smaller and fresher tar spots it has no trouble whatsoever, but on the larger ones it tends to take a couple of hits. Once I had completed the tar removal, I did go over the car again with the mitt and the shampoo, just to remove any residue that might have been left behind, and then proceeded to move on to the protection stage. Here I'm using one of the newer products by Yum Cars, and this is their Foam Plus. So it's a spray and rinse foaming sealant that you can either use how I'm using here in the foam cannon at a 1 in 10 dilution, or mix it up in a spray bottle. So I just foamed the car with the product and then rinsed it off immediately, and it left behind some really nice water behaviour, especially considering the car was completely flat to begin with. This product is designed to last several months, but you can of course top it up as and when you need on a maintenance wash. I find this kind of product particularly useful during the colder months, as there are no issues whatsoever with any curing times. Some waxes and sealants tend not to work very well when it's lower than 5 degrees or particularly humid, where the product struggles to cure fully, whereas with a spray and rinse sealant that's just not an issue at all. In order to make the drying process a bit easier, I used an open hose to sheet most of the water off the panels, and I then went in with the Blowair RS car dryer to blast water out of the grille and other areas that might be likely to trap it. I took a little bit of a different approach here today. Rather than just mopping up the rest of the water with a drying towel, I instead used the Yum Detailer spray and their drying aid towel. This just helps to add a bit of lubrication to the drying process when you're wiping the panels rather than just patting them, and also adds that sacrificial layer of protection. When using a detailer spray to help dry the car, I do like to use a separate drying towel to the ones that I normally use, as I don't want to kind of clog them up. So this is why you're not seeing me use my larger twisted loop drying towel here. To dress the tyres, I went for the Autoglanz TT serum, which is designed not to just dress the tyres and make them look nicer, but also to kind of rejuvenate and protect the rubber as well, which are features that I do really like to look for. It took a little bit more working in than usual to get an even finish here, as it was really humid, and I find that most tyre dressings tend to suffer in these circumstances. However, it does leave a really nice finish, and I'd say it's probably somewhere between satin and gloss, so you can layer it up if you need it a bit shinier, or just knock it back with a microfiber towel if you prefer that satin finish.